Election time. Why is it that during an election time the running candidates always oppose the incumbent who's running for re-election? During the time of this person's office, if you knew of the corruption and you said or did nothing, why now do you bring up the corruption in order to get yourselves elected? If during the first 24 months of Obama's office you're not happy with his policies, why do you wait until he runs again? Why don't you throw him out then, instead of listening to him make more speeches on how to make this country work? If the Republicans who have it in for the people and to see a black man fail in his presidency, what makes you so dumb to put them back in power to do you more harm? Many states who have high unemployment, the Congress will fight each other to pass a bill that will help the people, but what do you see? It gets blocked by the people you elected to help you. These same politicians who want you to put them in office again. The Republicans block aid to the states that will help a state. These people need the aid and the Republicans say no, you're not going to be helped, yet they will buy and pay off the banks. They want you to give them another term to do even more damage. Think about it. If they hurt you now, what's to stop them from continuing it even more? You got the Tea Party who wants the Republicans, the same party that's against the people. You listen and watch them on TV instead of shutting them down. Politicians should be held responsible for crimes against humanity and justice for their behavior towards the people, but what do you hear? I'll vote you out. What do they care? They will be provided for the rest of their lives, so what do they have to worry about? Maybe we need more marches on the streets, maybe we need more boycotts, and in worst case a few burning of buildings. Will that get the message across? Many people openly claim that they wished the poor and unemployed would be better off if they were dead. Is this the United States or some low pit in hell? How is it they will have a job and care less for the other person until their taxes go up to pay for them who are in need? Some compassion in this country. Would you rather see all of the poor gathered up and exterminated just to make you happy? I can't believe the hate you have for your neighbor. When will you wake up and realize these guys are making you go against each other so that you can't be as one voice to turn against them? They want a country divided. The news media isn't making it any better. You watch them and you got a war between stations going on instead of mentioning the real news about the corruption and the hate that this government is doing against its citizens. Every day you get up and you don't know what they in government have installed for you today. How much more are you going to take? You have no job, no home, no retirement, but you say I'll vote them out come election time. What the hell is wrong with right now? You're a human being, damn it, and they is still playing games with your life. Many of you are in shelters, many of you are in need of food. The Republicans don't care, they just keep saying, screw them, this is your life. When will you help your neighbor, instead of trying to kill them? The United States of brotherly love when it comes to helping out other countries, but when it comes to the poor and the unemployed in this country, you say that you wish they were dead. You hypocrites. You call yourselves Americans. How can you call yourselves Americans when you rather see your neighbor dead when he or she needs to be helped? A local newspaper regarding an article that published October 5, 2010. Let's not abandon neediest. Despite all this, political games won out yet again last week when Republicans objected to allowing the Senate to even consider a fully paid-for bill that would have kept these jobs alive through the end of the year. Instead, The TANF Emergency Contingency Fund expired Thursday night at midnight, so states now have to start cutting back employment programs and assistance to needy families. Washington's failure will have a real impact on Massachusetts. We use the TANF Emergency Contingency Fund to maintain the safety net for emergency housing, rental vouchers, employment and training services, child care, and other initiatives to support low-income families getting back to work. As of Friday, Massachusetts families lost the funding which helped provide 50,000 low-income families with cash assistance that in many cases has kept them afloat in this recession. The families who receive these funds need them to qualify. A family of 3 must earn less than $1,069 a month. The maximum cash grant they can receive from the state is just $578 a month. A comment was left regarding this article. He or she said, "Vote for Tea Party candidates. Keep the gridlock. When more of these poor people die, our tax dollars will be safe." My response to you is, "You fool, how dare you?"